Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to set up the Pretendo online network for your Nintendo 3DS. There's a Wii version, but we're not going to be worrying about that. So if you don't know, the Nintendo Network servers are shutting down in about an hour from now. They'll probably be shut down by the time you see this, but whatever. So this is how you can actually get the service back and onto your 3DS again. So it's a pretty simple process, but you will need your computer, an SD card adapter if your computer doesn't have a port for that, your SD card obviously, and your hacked 3DS using 3ds.hacks.guide. You can see on this little screen, it's wonderful, it has all the tutorials you'll need, it's just a really great resource. So once you do that, you'll want to go into Universal Updater, which you should have on your 3DS already. So I will make a full tutorial on how to use Universal Updater a bit later, but what you'll just want to do is you'll want to go into the search bar and search Nimbus. And you should find the Pretendo thing, little P logo, it looks like the N in the Nintendo Network logo. So you'll just want to press A and install the CIA file. And you can click down here to see the progress. Okay, so once that's done, you'll just want to open the home menu and close Universal Updater. At this point, you'll just want to power off your 3DS and take the micro SD card out, or the SD card depending on your model, and plug it into your computer for the next step. So what you'll want to do is you want to go to this link in the description, click on the .cia file, .zip, save it anywhere, and then what you'll want to do is you'll want to open it, and it will likely open up in Windows Explorer. Then what you want to do is you want to open up your SD card just to the root folder, and then copy these files into that folder, just in the base, and you'll want to click Replace, if that option pops up. It shouldn't, but that was because I already copied the files over earlier. So now what you can do is you can eject your SD card, and go to the next process. So what you'll want to do next is you want to put your 3DS SD card back in the system, and then you'll want to hold the select button and press power, and you'll launch into this menu. So you'll want to, yours will probably look something like this. You will want to select the enable loading of external firmware and modules and enable game patching. So you want to make sure that both of these are selected, and you'll just press start. This will actually allow the games to patch the online firmware and let you, go online and do stuff. So once you're done, you'll want to go into the Pretendo Nimbus application, and you can just launch it. So the way this works is it'll let you switch between the default online servers, if you want to use those for some reason, and the Nintendo Network ones. So I'm just going to select the Pretendo one, and it will then do a quick little refresh. So once you're done with that, you will notice a few different things, like for example, your friends have disappeared, which is normal, but what we can then do is go into the settings application to sign in with your, or create a Pretendo Network ID, which will essentially be like your Nintendo Network ID, but for this. So just go into Nintendo Network ID settings. They can't really change the branding, so, So then it'll launch you into this, which you can just skip through pretty quickly. It might depend on how your console is configured. And what you want to do is either click create a new ID or link existing ID. I'm going to do link existing one because you will need to make one if you haven't already on their website. So link existing ID, and I am going to sign into mine. And I won't be able to show that because obvious reasons. So then you'll end up with a screen like this, and I'm just going to select my personal me because that's the one I like. Okay. And you'll tell if it works if it connects to the Pretendo stuff. It'll still have the Nintendo Network branding, but don't worry. It will then link. And don't worry, this won't override your existing Nintendo Network ID. All it does is adds an additional environment, and if you ever want to go back, you can just go back into Nimbus and switch it back over. It'll then give you this screen, and you can press next, next, and you will be good to go. I then highly recommend going onto the Pretendo website and signing in with your account so you can manage things there as well on your system. As a quick demonstration, I'm just going to play a little bit of Mario Kart and check in and see if it works. Just as a quick note, if you ever need to update Nimbus for some reason, you can go back into Universal Updater and do the same process. Technically speaking, what I did earlier was actually updating, but it's the same process. So you see, I just got a little error. That was probably because their servers are a bit overwhelmed. It is definitely a work in progress, and not everything will work, but depending on when you log in, it will generally work, but I just seem to got unlucky right now. But check in occasionally, and it should work, and you can experiment. This is definitely a beta, so you shouldn't rely on this. It's definitely not going to be as polished or anything for probably quite a while, but it's still a useful thing to have set up, because at least it has functionality, unlike Nintendo, where they're completely shutting it down. So I hope that this has helped you at all, and when the servers, maybe quiet down a little bit, it's a little chaotic right now, because we only have, 30 minutes left, so, when things get a little bit less hectic, I think it'd be really fun to, play some Mario Kart together, maybe share your Pretendo friend code in the description, maybe, or sorry, the comments, it might be fun. And in case you're wondering, this guide is based off of the Pretendo guide in the official website. I will have that link down in the description below in case this guide doesn't work for some reason. In fact, even if you are following this, I recommend you go check it anyway before following the tutorial. So anyway, have a great day and goodbye. Fidget spinner.